welcome back to the channel. So in this video we are redoing the build your own deck, card deck video. That one needed some work, so yeah, we're redoing it. And I went ahead and cleared a deck, a card deck off for you so you can see how it's done from scratch. And I went ahead and went back to the very first floor, because when I do build this, I will be, using it to show you how it works. Anyway, so to start out with, you're going to go to review decks, and then edit deck. With whatever deck you're on, you've got, if we go over here, well, as you can see, we're on number 3. So yeah, we're gonna go to equip deck, and you have to have at least one card in it for the game to let you go back to playing the game, not editing the deck. So I had to leave a 0 card in there. So we'll go back over here, and what you need to keep in mind is the CP. So as you can see, I have 2 numbers underneath CP, one with all zeros, and then one that says 1,625. The one on the right that says 1,625, that is the max. That's your max at whatever time you're at. And then on deck, it's kind of the same thing. You got 2 zeros, which is how many cards you have in the deck, and the 99 is your max. So at various different times, you'll have different types of cards in here. As you can see, I'm sure at some point, where's one at? I should have, yeah, right here. See there, you can have multiple different card things, card icons. And this is your regular one. The top one is always going to be a regular one, but just for reference, if you have multiple of them, whatever like the second one is, like this one, they're all going to be a different card value. So if you're looking for a cheaper one, you might be able to find one that is cheaper if you're looking. But anyway, so to start this out with, you got the values. They range differently depending on what number you're on. Like 0 is a 19. But 0 cards are special cards, as I'm pretty sure I stated in one of the first videos. But what you should start out looking at is like your 1s. Like 1 through 9. That's what I should have said, but anyway, so your CP on 1 is 10, but for 9 it's 18, and then 0 is a special card, so that's why it's a little bit higher, I guess you could say. But if we look at this one, 1 is 15, and 7, the highest I have for it, is 21. So we look back here, the highest I have on that is 18. But I don't have a 0 card in this, so I couldn't tell you the value. But if you look, they're all different. So yes, what you need to pay attention to is the value of the card, which, this one's 1 and this one's 9, but also the CP. Some slates require specific cards, so you should keep that in mind when making this. And some of these cards you have to pick up through various means, which I have a video out now that shows how to get some of these. So as you can see, I only have 1. But if I went back to like a Moogle shop, I could potentially get more of this now that I have 1 of the card. Anyway, and these special ones I won't add, or I'll try not to add. Okay, so now time to actually get to the building of the deck. Now, what I could do is just... I could stick with one type. Keep going down. Okay, and we'll see how this does in battle. I doubt I get very far. So, we'll do one fight with it. Remember, I just randomly picked them. I wasn't trying to make a good deck. This is just showing you. I have no idea why I'm trying to get the XP. And as you can see, because I don't have very many cards in the deck, it doesn't take long for me to have to recharge my deck. And the longer it takes to recharge it, the more chances your enemies have to hit you, like that. So yeah, that is why you don't just stick with one deck, because it's probably not going to go good for you. Some slates do require to have the same type of cards, but it's not the wisest to do. And always try to have your CP max out. But for the sake of this video, I probably won't max it out. And you probably wouldn't even get to see all the cards anyway. So, what I could do is I could just have high numbered cards. But the CP runs up really fast that way. But it will be very hard for the enemies to just block your attacks. I think the Chocobo was one that was already in the game. Lionheart, I don't think was. That was Lionheart, right? Yeah. And here's my favorite Keyblade. Diamond Dust was a special one. Yeah, you might end up with like 3 different versions of a card. Potentially more than that too. Okay. So now I have a good, decent amount, but you see my CP is at 448. Of course, I wasn't trying to fill the deck up, so it didn't really matter what my CP was at. But we'll go use this in a battle. Now, I will wait for an enemy to attack to show you. Come on, wake up. I blocked it. And as you can see, I completely dominated the battle because I had higher numbered cards. So yeah, that is one way to, play the game, and it's an excellent way to do it if that's how you want to do it. But again, you have to remember your CP. Oh, almost missed these. So that's just something I would really try to keep under consideration. But the same thing can be done with magic cards. Now, before I do this, I should mention that by using 3 of any kind, 3 of a specific kind of magic, you get a slate, which is just a. It depends on the type of card you're using. If you're using magic, it's just a higher form, higher form of magic. So I'll put here. I will do it this way. I'll use Okay, so sorry about that, a little bit of a technical difficulty. Anyway, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to try to get one of each type of magic, not one, but like do 2 different sets, one of a high tier, one of a low tier for it. Is showing it to you. So, anyway, the only other one I have... Nope, one more, sorry. And then we got this. Sorry, still having technical difficulties. Anyway, so I have all the magic set. Oh, almost. Actually, with this being, oh snap. Almost messed that up. Sorry, a lot of difficulties with this for some reason. I'm afraid that if I have those magics a little too high, then it's not gonna matter. They'll still be able to block it. Well, not block it. They still wouldn't be able to block it. That's what I meant. I'm making idiotic things right now is what I'm doing. Okay, let's get this right. Okay. Yeah, this is where things was getting kind of messed up. Okay, so the value of this is obviously only 3. So yeah, Magic's always gonna be a little bit higher on the CP. Well, can be. Okay. Oh, we have to have at least 1 attack card in there. A little bit bogus, but okay. So we'll put that at the very end. Okay, now we're gonna wait till they're awake to use this. Okay, so they didn't do that one. And they didn't stop that one. Theoretically, but that one was blocked. This one was not. It did take out the entire one though. So I guess that's enough to demonstrate it. Higher cards obviously do the trick with it. I don't think I need any more of a demonstration than that. Okay, but we did use slates with it, just the very beginning of them. And this is not the slates video, so I'm not going to go in depth with those. But I am about to use some slates. I'll use just a few of them. So that's only 3. And I'll double up on them. Well, I think this time for the very last one, I think I'll find... yeah. I think that will do, right? Yeah, it's only need 20. So yeah, that will do. So I have 6 slates. We'll come in here and we'll do a battle. I completely dominated the battle. There wasn't very many, so I will try to find another one. There should be at least 1, maybe 2 more. There's that. that one didn't do exactly what I was expecting. But anyway, you do get the gist of it that slates are very powerful. Especially because all 3 cards get totaled together. The values are tripled, I guess you could say. Or you add all the values together. Is there another one? There's one more. That's what I was expecting. Okay. Okay, so the only other thing for Sora is, we'll go ahead and clear this real quick. With these, you can add these in this, and these ones reload attack cards, so we'll add a high one of that. These ones reload all attack cards. And these reload all attack cards and reload the counter. So if your counter's at 3, it gets reset to 1. So these are all with attack cards. These are with magic. So it reloads reloadable magic cards. This one reloads all magic cards and reloads the counter. So what is like the difference? Sorry, let's take a second to look. Because they're missing one with these, but... Anyway, this quickly reloads all attack cards and magic cards. And then this does the same thing as this one, but resets the counter too. So for this part, I will just keep adding them, I guess. And no, I'm not looking for anything specific. It's just adding cards in this. And we're already at 707. But these ones right here are so much different than the magic or the attack. Or even friends. Friends and enemy cards can get up there too. In fact, we'll go ahead and start using magic cards. It doesn't really matter where I'm going to put them. I think that'd be good enough for this. Because I could go in here, and we're on the 13th floor now. I should mention that. So we go into battle. Just using all the cards you can. And look, I even got a slate in it. There's a couple of them. So I used a couple of those together. But it just reloads attack cards. It doesn't reload magic cards, as you can see. So, reload them. So here comes the magic cards now. And they're not going to do very good against the some of these elemental ones. And as you can see, I used the Goofy card.
Fire! Fire! Freeze! Yeah, freeze! Ha! Freeze! Force! Back off!
So against the wizard over here, using magic cards is not the best. I'm gonna be going in red soon. Yep. But anyway, as you can see, knowing how to build the card deck is a very important part of the game. Go over to heal real quick. So this part of the video, I've decided to put the friend cards in here to show you guys about them. I will have a video on them more specifically. You guys probably already know what movies they were in or what games they were in, depending on if they're Final Fantasy or Disney. And it plays out pretty much like any other ones. If you have the higher ones, you're probably not going to get blocked or stopped from using the attack. But some of the friend ones can be powerful. As you can see, Janie just uses like multiple different magics. Anyway, but yeah, if you're needing a healing one, I would suggest Bambi. And all the friend cards you have are the same friends you get from Kingdom Hearts 1. Just keep spinning. But yeah, so that's about the friend cards. At least that's the friend card portion of this video. I don't think I need any more explanation on that. But I think that about does that for Sora's part. Riku has a little bit too, so we'll be... Oh no, we got enemies. And the enemy things will be for Riku's thing too. His is a little different though, that's why I'm going to explain both of them. Okay, cool. So I should have probably left those 1 cards in there. And just because it says 1, it does not mean you're getting rid of them. And they all do different things. But again, I will go into those later. Oh yeah, we got these actual boss ones, so we'll use. It doesn't really matter where you put them, and there's a reason for this. And they explain it kind of early on for you, so... But I will explain it again when I get this done. I think that will do just fine. So to explain this in a better way, I have to get into battle. So I just put enemy cards in here, and I just put random attack cards. But to get the enemy cards, as you can see, they're not here. So what you have to do, and this includes all enemy cards you pick up, including boss cards too. You have to hit the touchpad on your controller, and this is me playing on the PS5. And you can do it on the PS4 too. And you just click one, and a new thing pops up that says Combo Plus, and you get 3 reloads with it. That means it runs out in 3 reloads. But you get an but your normal attacks, by just hitting X, you get an extra one. So let's switch to... that's not a good one for this. So as you can see, the enemy cards vary completely. But as you can see, it keeps saying recover, and that's one of Oogie Boogie's things. This is 4 heals, 3 heals. That's how many heals you have left, so I'm almost out of it. There's that, but we can use this. And I'm not exactly sure what it does at the moment. I think it adds 1 to your attack. But as you can see, boss cards can be useful too if that is if that's the way you want to play around with your deck. But anyway, I'm pretty sure this will cover all of Sora's things, I think. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. I mean, obviously these are with them too. And yeah, it revives you automatically when your HP reaches 0. I mean, that could be, you know, that could help out in any battle. I don't know how much health it gives you back though. So that is one thing to consider. So, yeah. So at this point, we'll be switching over to Riku's side of things. Okay, so we're back now. Riku's whole build your own deck thing is pretty much non-existent. But there is a reason why I am showing you what he does have because it does add to it some. As you can see, you can't change anything. He does still have slates, but they're when he's in his dark mode form. And I plan on showing those off too. But he does have boss cards. Not all the ones that Sora has, at least my version of Sora. But he does have your basic boss cards. And that's what makes his still useful. So yes, his attack cards, they change depending on what world you're in. So you don't actually get to choose them, which sucks, I know. But let me get into this. Okay. Now I'm in. But I can still stock cards. But he keeps all boss cards. He automatically gets them. And this is an excellent one to use at the beginning of the game because you automatically get it. And it's super easy. Of course, by this point, my Riku is level 100. But that is pretty much all there is to it. There isn't really anything else. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up or like button, whatever you want to call it. And, subscribe to the channel. It would be awesome if you guys did that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.